let's get started by making our first data product. Today we're going to be doing a churn data set. So if you wanted to, you could configure the default settings, default resources, etc. But let's just start by making our data product and going inside. And once we're in our data product dashboard, we're able to interact with all of our machine learning specific resources. And the first thing we need to do in the process of making a model is to define our first data source, which is the schema for our data set. We don't need to configure anything. It's already set to binary classification. Just upload your data set. Yep. Send it to the data plane so it can look at all of the columns, their names, and their types. And yep, it's going to take a second. Select the target column, which models we train will predict on. And let's just create our data set. And it's going to submit a data set resource to the cluster, which now the dataset controller is going to start a job to do an EDA on our data set. So if we check out our jobs tab, we can see that the job has been created on our cluster and is now running. But since we don't want to wait for this to finish, it's about 1,000 rows. Let's just head to our other namespace where this data set is already finished and ready to be used. So if we want to check out the profile Modela generated, all we need to do is go to the profile tab, give it a second to load. Yep, just give it a sec. And now we can see our file size statistics, our column level statistics, including the distribution for each column, the class distribution, numerical distribution, etc. And all of the visualizations are produced during the profiling process. And if you wanted to share this with somebody else, it also does generate a report, a PDF report that you can share, and it also contains these visualizations.